Carrie and Tommy are just about to move in. To your ears. Aussie is more than just home loans. Now they help you find, buy and own all in one place. Visit aussie.com.au.
It's the one and only
Carrie Bickmore.
And Tommy Little.
This
Is Carrie and Tommy.
Yeah, welcome to another Carrie and Tommy podcast. You got to make sure you're following on the socials at Carrie Tommy Show. How are you guys going?
Up and about.
I'm also up and about.
Nothing gets me more up and about than a new Sabrina track.
Really?
I really like Sabrina Carpenter. She's big in our household. I know there's been a little bit of controversy with a new album cover, Man's Best Friend with her and the dog. But all of that aside, her tunes are catchy and I like them.
What's controversial about being a dog person?
Go have a look at the cover and then you'll feel differently about it.
I'm just
Actually,
gonna
you won't. I
imagine
think
her
you'll
as a
really
dog
like
person.
it. But there has been a lot of people discussing the meaning of it. But anyway, let's not get... It was a dramatic music video that went along with a new single, Tears, as well, that... It's got everybody. Well, I want to get a bit of tears on at the top of the show too.
Okay. I don't want to get. I don't want to look too far into the workings of Sabrina Carpenter, but obviously, life these days, particularly for pop stars, is about engagement. Is it perhaps that she's being controversial for controversy's sake?
Well, she's certainly got the engagement. Everybody has seen that album cover, so maybe she's achieved all that she wanted to achieve.
I also love dogs, so if Sabrina's a dog person, then I am a Sabrina person.
Should we kick off the show with? Yep.
Big Moore's Booty Drop.
We're going to get on her new single, Tears. Her new album, Man's Best Friend, is out now. The full track list, it's got like My Man on Willpower, Sugar Talking, We Almost Broke Up Again Last Night. I won't go into it, but definitely have a listen. Right now, though, let's get a bit of Tears on.
Carrie and Tommy.
Driving you home this afternoon, it is Carrie Bickmore and Tommy Little.
I got to stop having... No, that's the wrong phrase. I was going to say I've got to stop having medical procedures done. No, I should keep having medical procedures done. That's not the problem. I've been having lots of checkups lately and getting on top of a lot of things. But what happens is I think when I get there and I'm in the medical procedure, I get so distracted that I forget how to do normal life. Now, I told you guys last week how I went to have an MRI.
Yes.
And because it was that time of the month and I was wearing the special period undies, you can't wear them in the MRI machine because there's something to do with the zinc in them or something anyway, and they can get sucked in or whatever. I don't know what it is. So they made me wear a nappy. And then I forgot to take that nappy off when
That's
I went...
what you say.
You said it was
'cause-
freeing and it was a new way of life.
And you said it saved you 2 minutes popping off and having a...
No, I had my undies in my pocket and I was so distracted going to school, pick up, I put my tracksuit back on, and it was only when I was in the car that I was like, I'm still wearing the undies. And that's when I thought, gosh, wouldn't it be freeing?
Can I ask a question about the nappy?
Sorry, still wearing the nappies, not the undies.
Can I ask a question about that, please? So you mentioned that you were sitting waiting at school drop-off in the nappy.
Yes.
Does a nappy offer enough cushioning that it would be quite good to wear to sporting events where the seats are otherwise uncomfortable?
Nah, it wasn't that thick. Well, this one wasn't. It was more of a depends type situation.
Oh, you had more of a leakage than a full load type.
I didn't have like
nappy.
a full... It wasn't like a Huggies. You know, it was much thinner than that.
What? Why is it not just the same brand that make them?
I mean, maybe they do, but it wasn't like my baby nappies. It was a bit different. It was a bit thinner. Anyway, let's not get bogged down in that because I want to tell you what happened when I went. I had to go have a pap smear, and I went out a pap smear today. And as I left my pap smear, I was walking around getting a coffee, and a lady subtly came up to me and I thought was giving me a tap on the backside, and I thought that's really strange behaviour. But didn't speak to me.
Quite nice, though. A bit of encouragement.
No,
You know,
didn't
get out
speak
there
to me and
stuff.
walked on. And I was like, that's so weird. Anyway, then I was walking along to my car and I bumped into somebody I knew, had a full conversation with that person. And then they were riding their bike. The person used to work on the project. Actually, who cares? Bogged down in details again. And then as I got to my car, I went to get in. And getting in, I looked down. And what I had done is I'd been wearing a little, what do you call this, like a
Inappropriate at
bodysuit.
work.
No, a bodysuit.
Not what you're doing now. You're just getting a knock out.
I'm not getting a knock out. I'm showing you the top.
It's
It's not a knock. It's a bodysuit that has little clip bits under my bits down the bottom. What is it called? A little,
why are we just
is it a
describing?
bodysuit, girls? Is that what you call it? With a little clip on under the... And I'd gone
leopard
and I'd opened it to then have my pap smear and forgotten to clip them back up and just put it back on
Hold
like
on.
a T-shirt.
So you're wearing
I had the
nappies
front...
and onesies now.
not a onesie.
I mean, you said
It's
it clips
a
up at the
bodysuit.
bottom. That's
It
what
is
No,
a
it's a
onesie.
bodysuit. It's not a wondersuit like a baby. It's a
How many pieces are there?
bodysuit. Just one.
So it's a
like
onesie.
3 buttons.
Buttons
that go
underneath
between
your
legs.
bits.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
a singlet.
Like a
That's
onesie.
You are wearing a onesie.
Okay, no, but a onesie
You're wearing
like
nappies in
those
a onesie.
animal full print things that adults wear.
You're
That's
wearing
a
leopard
onesie.
right now.
That's true.
Anyway, I then was walking along the street and I hadn't clipped it back up, but I had it on like a T-shirt. So I had the front bit flapping and the back bit flapping, which is what the lady had tapped on to kind of say to me, your bits are out, your
flaps out.
bits.
Your flaps are out.
Again.
Your
And so
leopard
then
flaps are out.
but then I was in the car and I thought I'll undo my jeans and I'll try and do up the
your flaps
onesies.
away.
Oh.
But then I look up and there's an entire building site working away while I've got my
Well, you're fiddling with your flaps.
hands like elbow deep into my crotch trying to do up my it's so hard to get the hook. What are they called? Not the press stud to meet.
You're saying this like it's the building site's fault.
I'm just saying, keep your eyes to yourself, guys. You know what I mean?
Keep your flaps to yourself.
Well,
Carrie and Tommy.
Driving you home this afternoon, it is Carrie Bickmore and Tommy Little.
I think I've been being way more illegal than I've been meaning to be recently.
You're constantly illegal.
Thank you.
I've never known someone more illegal than you.
Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when you haven't asked for the song? You're gonna sing it, sing it. Anyway, what are we talking about?
You reckon you've done
That felt like it should have been illegal.
you've done something very illegal.
Thanks. So
Just talk.
So I had an argument with a mate because I was driving along and it was a 100k speed limit, and so I was sitting at 106 k's, and he goes,
Oh, because you think there's a buffer.
"This is what I wanted to talk about." He goes, "Bo, you know there's a speed camera coming up here." I'm like, "106 is sweet, yeah." And he goes, "What are you talking about?" And I'm like, "Isn't there a buffer?" And he said, "No." And I said, "What do you mean?"
I thought it was a buffer of 3.
I thought it was a buffer of 10%.
I reckon there's a buffer, but I think it's not where you think it is.
So
And also, I don't think it applies to point to point. I think point to point,
there's
when
no
you're on
buffer.
those big freeways, don't they get
yeah.
you a few times and work out your average? I don't know.
So, because I thought there definitely used to be a buffer, but he said he got done going 61 in a 60.
Oh.
And so he reckons even if there was a day of the
Buffer's
buffer,
out the window.
the buffer is gone. But was that your understanding as well?
I always thought there was about a 3.
Of regardless of what the speed limit is?
It was about 3, but I feel like it was 6 at some point in time, and then it got to 3.
But
then
on
I think,
any speed limit?
yes, but I think point to point has confused things a bit.
Surely the buffer was a percentage and not a set number.
You
'Cause
seem to keep saying that, and I'm saying I didn't think so. But
I've only said it twice, and
But-
you've got a bit of attitude.
bad boy, I guess we'll find out from our good girl, our producer Tess.
That sounds disgusting. Anyway, over to our naughty mistress, Tess, who has done some research on this. Was it very easy to find?
It was
Is it
not,
state by state?
It is, well, it's state by
Also,
state.
you have to talk. We're on radio. You got
Am
to
I-
talk to the microphone.
I told you.
These microphones
She
don't have
honestly
buffers.
hates coming to the microphone, but yet we make her do it all the time.
It is state by state, but all of them say there is no buffer.
Oh,
They're
but they
all very
say
vague.
that.
This is the thing. But it's called the 10% myth because
It's a myth.
It's a myth.
It's something that a lot of people believe.
Yes.
Well, that
and
Tess, that
it's
hasn't
not
got to the
real.
bottom of it.
So there is no buffer.
There is no buffer.
There is no buffer, or that's what police want you to know.
But how's Tess
Well,
meant to work out whether it's what
guys-
police want you to know?
Call the police and ask them if they're
Ask
lying.
the
become an
police,
expert in
or
the last
like New South
3
Wales
minutes.
police or Queensland police.
No, you have to speed
Yeah.
through it past the camera 1 kilometre over and then keep building and see
That's
when you
good.
get caught.
And let's draw short straws for who has to go further and further into the.
And then who's
Yeah.
taking the no, sorry. That Tess would be taking the
Tess
who
would be
is
taking all
driving.
the demerit
Yep.
points.
yeah,
of
you
course.
can't afford to do anymore.
No.
No.
And
You can't swap them.
apparently-
That's not good.
Yes.
Why?
You can only do, it has to be the person driving.
Who cares?
One of us has got to stay within
Oh,
the lines
sorry, one
because
of
you're
us.
doing everything illegal. I'm doing things
Oh,
legally.
you're the good girl in this thing.
I'm the good girl
Yes,
in this.
okay.
I'm the naughty
Oh,
mistress in this situation.
Apparently, it is not uncommon for motorists to be fined if a speed camera catches them going over just 2 kilometres
That
over the speed limit.
And what's point to point? Do you know what that is?
Yeah, they take your average speed.
They do
Sorry,
take your average
they take the speed. So you get flashed at one point.
So say you were doing 120 in a 100 zone there, but
Sorry,
then you were
it's just
doing
how long
90 in another zone, in another one where they flashed you.
Doesn't matter. It just takes the time that has elapsed. Say it's a kilometre.
Yeah.
Just takes the time that has elapsed over a kilometre.
And worked out how fast you must have been going on average.
Not on average, how fast you were going over the whole distance. So,
Yeah, I think.
if something, let's say, is a kilometre long.
Guys, last time we did math chat.
Oh my
it
God, my
went
brain's
for a
exploding.
long
What do you mean the whole time? What if in that
So
kilometre
let's-
at some
okay.
point you were going 90 and at some point you're going
it takes
79?
the distance, your speed over the whole time. So let's say it's 100 kilometres, right?
Making sense to me, Jesse.
No, you're right. That is the average, though, right?
Yeah, but it's just over the whole. No, it's not really. It's over the whole time.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
if you're going 100 kilometres,
Yeah.
and you go at 100 k's an hour, it's going to take you an hour, right?
Yeah.
So if you do anything less than an hour,
Yeah.
you're speeding.
So
Because
even
100
if
kilometres takes you an
okay,
hour.
so even if for a lot of that time you were going way under, if a period of time you went over, that meant it took your
they'd
average
never
over.
know.
Just as long as it takes you over an hour.
Okay, I think I understand. The producers have written this Tommy gaslighting us out of the meaning of average. Isn't that an average?
Yeah, maybe it is. Sorry.
Oh
yeah, apologies.
Carrie and Tommy.
Around Australia, if you drive home this afternoon, it's Carrie Bickmore and Tommy Little. And just a quick one for you guys. What'd you get up to this morning?
Oh, what did I do? I went
Anything
to
fun?
the gym. I went for a walk.
Okay.
I had meetings, got a coffee, dropped my son at school,
Not
dropped the
quite
girls at
as
school.
exciting as what I did. But Tommy, what did you get up to?
Same
Sorry,
as Carrie.
he just wants us to ask what you did. Is that
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Sorry, you don't care what I got up to this morning.
There's
what
no
did
way
you get up
did
to?
the same thing as Carrie this morning.
Yeah, I did. I dropped the kids at school.
Yeah.
I weirdly dropped Ollie to school as well.
Did you have meetings?
I did have a meeting.
Oh, did you get another
Yeah.
pedicure or massage? Was it?
I didn't get one of them.
It's a foot massage.
And did you really have a meeting, Bickers? Because that's how you have meetings.
No, I did have a meeting. Thank you. What did
I
you
didn't
do this
see
morning,
you at
Jesse?
the massage parlour.
I don't have my meetings at inappropriate places. What did you
You've
do
had
this
one there
morning?
with me.
Yeah, I didn't organise it.
Why
You
is it,
did.
Why is it inappropriate? You're
It's
making
weird to have a meeting with your feet, like shoes off.
You did it. Uh-huh.
I know, but
Also,
I.
in some cultures, shoes off is quite natural. So
To be fair, our
keep
boss
going,
wears thongs. So.
white bread.
What did you do, Jesse?
I had a man stick his fingers in my mouth who I've never met before.
Oh,
Did you go to the dentist?
No, it wasn't the dentist.
Oh, well, the only other time I've had that is when I got lockjaw and I had to go to a mouth physiotherapist and they stuck their fingers so far deep down my throat. It was one of the most uncomfortable things I've ever had done.
Because you and me, same.
Oh my God, is that what you
you
had?
had lockjaw.
So the dentist, last time I was at the dentist, they said to me, can you please open your mouth? And I was like, yeah, no worries. And I did it. And she was like, no, can you open your mouth? And I was like, it is. And she was like, is that it? And I was like, what do you mean? That's normal. Like I could feel it like stretching. And she was like, that is not normal. Like that's nothing. You should.
Open your mouth.
But he has been fingered this morning, so that's why he's got a bit more depth.
Hang on. Do it again.
You do it now.
I want.
Oh,
So-
don't. I heard that crack.
Thank you.
So the trick that he said to me this morning, because I was like, it's not that bad. And he said, how many fingers can you fit in your mouth? And I was like, I got 2 in there.
Yep.
And I was like, that's pretty good.
What are you meant to get?
And he said,
I can get a whole.
can you get 4 fingers in there?
Oh my God, I can
can get my
So
fist in.
that's what producer Zoe and producer
3.
Tess could do 4 as well. And I was like, how are you guys doing 4?
You
That's
must be
wild.
stressed, Jesse, because the time when I got lockjaw was the worst time in my entire life. And I had to, it's funny because they were going to put me in for surgery to unlock it. And they tried that massage thing that you had at the very back and it didn't unlock it. So then they gave me a, what do you call it? I had a mold done and I had
A mouth guard.
a mouth guard put in. I wore it for one night and in the morning, all of a sudden my mouth went, ah, and I could open it again. And I live in fear of it shutting closed again.
But hold
you
on.
have to be really
when
careful.
you get lockjaw, though, does it lock shut completely?
Yes, lock shut completely, but
It's called.
you
This
always
two-finger
It's
boy,
called.
though.
It's called marriage. Am I right?
But you start to know it's going to happen because your jaw gets tighter and tighter and tighter like you're doing now. So you have to be careful.
Oh, well, so what's the flag? If I get to 1 finger, then no more stress.
So what did the guy who put his fingers in your mouth say?
So he gave me a bunch of like little massages and things to do,
Yeah.
and he did a bunch of stuff to it, and he was like, "Come back and see me in a week, and we'll see how you're going."
Did he stick his fingers right down deep back into your throat?
Right in the back there, and he was
isn't
like
that-
grabbing my jaw
I
and
know.
like moving it around.
I know. It's
Just
horrible.
heaps.
Was it at all? I understand it's uncomfortable. Was there any bit of it that was nice? Like, was he
Yeah.
massaging? Yeah.
Yeah,
Was
I
there?
actually there was a bit. You know when you get a massage and it's like that pain, but it's
Yeah.
satisfying
Pleasure, pain.
There was a bit of that going on as well. I was
The
like,
only
I
other
just-
time
I'm enjoying
that
this
I-
fingers in my mouth too much.
I think I felt that vulnerable as when that man was doing that was when I had my pelvic floor worked on by a physiotherapist after I had babies, and she literally stuck an entire fist inside me and with her fingers manipulated my pelvic floor to help me because I was having so much trouble. And I remember thinking how complicated that area is down there because there's parts of that movement that are in life are meant to be pleasurable. That there's part of that movements that provided me to give birth to a baby, and now someone's doing physiotherapy up there. I was like, God, what a strange world.
But just to be clear, I don't need to have that done for my lockjaw.
No, that's next.
Oh, okay, great.
Carrie and Tommy. Carrie and Tommy.
Around Australia, if you drive home this afternoon, it's Carrie Bickmore and Tommy Little.
Carrie, how many times do you get up to pee during the night?
A lot. I reckon 4
Whoa.
at least.
4?
Yeah.
4's a lot.
I do a lot when I first get into bed because I've got that bit where my brain says go and then you won't need to go so much. And also if I'm almost asleep and I need to go, I've taught myself just get up and go.
So it's not evenly spaced out throughout the night.
That's
Nah,
not getting up
but
in the
for-
night. You haven't gone to bed yet. Like, you
Okay,
haven't gone to
sorry.
sleep.
During the night, I reckon 3 times.
Wow. Okay, because I do the same thing as you. I false start my sleep about 3 times.
Yes.
Because I'll lie in bed and go, oh, you forgot to pee, and then I'll pee, and then I'll read a book for 5 minutes. I'm like, you probably should pee
Better
again.
just pee
Yeah,
you
that's what we all do.
You want to make sure you're
Yeah.
really running on empty before.
Yeah.
It depends
then-
if I'm sleeping. So if I'm sleeping on a mattress on the floor, because sometimes I get pushed to the floor by my children and they sleep in my bed because there's obviously the pecking order in the house. Because I'm so uncomfortable on the floor, I wake up a bit. And every time I wake up in the night, I do need to pee.
Do you ever pee their bed just to teach them a lesson for kicking you out of yours?
No, no, it's
Smart
not
way to play it.
no.
So I reckon on a good night I'll do 1. On a bad
like
night
all.
I'll do 2. Yeah, but I want to get rid of it.
Oh, so you need to stop like what you do with the toddler.
No,
Stop giving
no.
them
I've
liquid
decided-
before 2 hours before bed.
No, I've decided that's stuff for old age, and I'm not
Okay.
ready for that
Okay.
yet. So instead, I'm doing the fast simple thing, and I'm trying to expand my bladder during the daytime. So what I'm doing is just drinking as much as I can, and then when I need to pee, I'm just holding on for as long
Doesn't
as I can.
work because I hold on. So I need to pee most of the day. So when we're doing this show for when we start the show, I think I should go to the toilet. And by the time I've got home at 6:30 at night, I finally go. So I've held it for 3.5 hours busting and I'm still getting up 3 or 4 times a night. I don't think it works.
Someone said I'll get a UTI doing that from just holding my pee in.
It's awful for you.
I've never had that.
No, you're not meant to go all the time. You're meant to train yourself to be able to hold.
But if you drink as much water as you physically can and hold it for as long as you physically can, you're increasing your risk of UTI.
I don't
Well,
think so. I've
my
never heard that.
increased
Are you
risk-
a doctor?
No, but my mum's dog once got one because she got left inside for too long and didn't pee.
I am.
I think we need to
kind of
check this. I
Well,
don't know if that's
producer
true.
Sammy has done some
I thought UTIs
research.
you got through other things. Yes.
Yes, I thought you did too.
Yeah.
I thought it was if you didn't pee
Yeah.
afterwards.
Yes. I thought so too.
That as well.
UTI?
No, producer Sammy, focus on your task.
Sorry.
Is what I'm doing good for expanding my bladder?
That blue jumper looks nice. Brings out your eyes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Stop hitting on Sam.
I'll wear it more often.
Lovely.
The short answer is yes, to a point.
Well done, Tommy.
But a few little caveats.
Oh.
One of them is, as producer always said, it can lead to urinary retention, UTIs, bladder dysfunction, and to a point, bladder rupture.
Oh, no.
But a couple of interesting facts about the bladder. So usually it comfortably holds for an adult 400 to 600 mils, around 2 cups. That's all it is.
Oh, what are you
so
pumping
2
out
of
these
these
days?
I
is
pee
all it holds.
way more than that.
3, yeah.
I
How much
pee
do you
way
reckon
more.
you're pumping out?
I reckon I can
I
can easily pee a litre.
Whoa.
Well,
No, hold on.
pee
What's
boy.
that? That's hard. That's 750 mils. You're
750
peeing
mil.
more than this when you pee.
I reckon. Yeah.
Oh my
I
god.
was just in the bathroom with Tommy. He did go for a lot longer than I did.
That's
Wow.
true. That was true.
Yeah.
You came in after me and left
Like
before
a
me.
race-
Yeah, I did.
Racehorse.
Yeah. You didn't wash your hands. I did notice that.
I did.
Okay.
We were literally at the sink together.
But that is where you pee, so...
You can really undo someone with that comment.
Really?
Like that suddenly makes someone so gross.
Oh, I was joking 100% hand on my heart.
What are you doing?
He used soap
lean
and
in more,
everything.
you idiot.
Oh. Anyway, I was going to say the urge to pee, it kicks in around 150 to 250 mil, so less than half. And then the strong urge starts around 400 to 500 mil. But if you keep doing what you're doing and holding your bladder, let's say you're currently at 600 mils, you can, to a healthy point, get it to a litre.
So
and
hold
that
on.
be okay.
But hold on,
killing
in
it.
the night, say I'm going 3 times, in between I'm not drinking all that water. I'm not drinking anything. So when you say that the urge to kick in comes in at 150, I wouldn't even have had anything.
We should this could be a nice lark next week and we can get a cup.
I reckon it takes a while to get through to the bladder.
Oh, so it's the drinks from the day that are building up.
I reckon you could go over a litre if you tried hard enough.
Aim for the stars,
Let's do a listener comp. If you think you can piss more than me, 13 10 60.
Carrie and Tommy.
Around Australia, if you drive home this afternoon, it's Carrie Bickmore and Tommy Little.
Well, this is very exciting. A brand new season of My Kitchen Rules returns to 7 and 7 Plus at 7:30 p.m. on Monday, the 1st of September. Write it down in your
Oh
diaries.
my God, it's been going for 10 years.
15.
15.
insane.
And that voice you've already heard is the beautiful Manu. G'day, Manu.
Bonjour, bonjour.
You've been there for 10 of the 15, is that
No,
right?
I've been there since day one. I've been there 15 years, my friend.
You built the
That is
empire.
crazy.
And so it's a new show, but it's an old man. Well, I started when I was 35, plus 2 years of COVID, 17.
You don't
I'm
look
52.
You don't look like you've aged on that show.
I was about to say, what's your secret? Because you look exactly the same.
I've got no idea, mate.
Do you have a skincare regime?
Nah,
your
zero.
Your
Nah,
skin looks
zero,
glowy.
Nothing, just...
Is it a regular coq au vin?
Yeah. Lots of vin, not so much...
Do you know I spilled a coq au vin in my back seat of my car 2 weeks ago? We talked about it on the show and it still smells like coq au vin.
But you feel like you're in France every time you drive.
What is your favourite of French cuisine? What's your favourite?
I think the winter food is probably the best. The one-pot wonder like this, you know,
A bœuf bourguignon.
with a pommes puree and, you know. It's just something that's warm and it gives you a big hug, you know.
Yeah. Can you two talk a bit of French for a bit?
Vas-y, allez, c'est parti, mon pipi.
Oui.
Oh, give us more than that. You can do that.
What did you say? If I want to go somewhere? No, what did you say? I'll start.
I said, vas-y, mon kiki, let's go, mate.
Oh, damn it. Okay. Bonjour, Manu.
Salut.
Ça va?
Très bien, merci. Et toi?
Pas mal. Est-ce que tu vas faire ce soir?
Ah, ce soir, moi, je vais prendre l'avion et je vais rentrer à Sydney. Pour
Pourquoi?
manger, parce que j'habite à Sydney.
Ah, oui,
Bah
je
oui.
comprends.
Bah oui. And that's why it's easy to speak French, because all you do is...
You know, I thought for ages that French people went, oh. You don't.
We do a lot of... so when we talk, we put a lot of those small nothing in between words when we think. And that's where I think it comes from there.
So is it like us going,
yeah, that's right, pretty much.
What did you guys just say?
Nothing.
Yeah. We won't tell you.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was all about you, darling.
Manu, my exposure to France is very limited, but I absolutely loved it. But it seems like from an outside eye, the food's wonderful. I love the people. They're very attractive. Why don't you live there?
I think the politics.
Okay, sure.
No, I love going there on holidays. Like as you say, I love going back home. I live in Brittany, which is Atlantic Ocean, the best seafood, the small markets. The summers is full of flowers and it smells good and all of that. But if you live there, it's a nightmare. It's hard.
Yeah.
What parts of it? What do you say? What do you mean? It's a nightmare.
Well, I think if you read the news with $3 trillion in debts, when the rest of Europe is covered their debts since COVID, and it's not run by by people, and and I don't know. It's just as far as I understand, you can live better sitting on your sofa watching TV and get the government to pay you versus working hard and pay babysitting and this and that and the other. So there's this connection of wanting to go to work or not. You know what I mean?
There was one thing I loved when we were there. We were driving just outside of Paris, and there was all these like fire remnants on the highway. And we asked our driver what it was, and he said that they tried to put in new speed cameras, and the people didn't like it. So they burnt it down, and I loved that. And I think we should have more of that here, like when we don't like things. No,
I mean, I'm not a guy that loves to follow every rules.
Yes.
But there's some rules you need to kind of accept. But the thing is, like, let's put it this way in few words. Like, I don't, and I shouldn't say that on radio, but I never really lock my car. I just slam the car door, close, I go home. I might be there for an hour and I'll get back out and so on. You do that in Paris, your car is gone to Morocco and sold, there's so much happening there. It's ridiculous.
Right.
And we're talking Paris more than France in general.
Carrie and Tommy.
Around Australia, if you drive home this afternoon, it's Carrie Bickmore and Tommy Little.
Do you think in English or do you think in French?
So I left France when I was 18 and moved to London. So I've been speaking English. I know I've got a strong French accent, but that pays the bills. Okay. But no, I do think in English 100%.
Do you remember when that switched?
I don't remember when it switched, but I know how it felt is when I could understand English songs, the lyrics of English songs. That's when I realized,
you've got it in
English.
I'm there now. You know what I mean? Like the French people, they just create new words for the British songs.
What still excites you? I obviously worked on the project for over a decade. When you work on something for a long period of time, you need new things to excite you each season, each year that rolls round for you to stay. Well, for me, I could only do something I was passionate about. So once you're phoning it in and you don't care, you might as well not be there.
100%.
What still interests you about this show, My Kitchen Rules?
I think for me, it's just I've kind of switched now because of how old I am and the continuation of my career as a chef is now the teaching element, the teaching and sharing my knowledge with people. And I do that with my restaurant now where I'm barely there, but I write the menu and I share the recipes and I go there for a few days and I teach the kids how to become better, I suppose. And that's why I love doing it. And when you work with Colin Fastnage, it's just so much fun. It is so much fun. The only thing I don't enjoy about the show itself, and Channel 7 listen to this, it's finished at 4 o'clock in the morning. Sometimes it's not pleasant.
Oh my God, does it?
And it still happens. And I find that hard.
Yeah.
I know if you've done something for 15 years or run a business for 15 years, you probably like to,
work. What is it? Smarter, not yes.
But we get the content, and a lot of things happens around the table, and so on. So
it's two of you now. Who was it before? Oh, it was Pete Evans, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Do you still speak to him?
Yeah, I spoke to him about a month ago.
Yeah. So there was no falling out. I haven't watched it during that.
No,
okay.
no. That whatever
happened.
It happened. It's
his
his life, not mine.
Yeah. Okay.
We've seen the standard of food like across the cooking shows just get better and better.
Yeah.
Do you think people generally are getting better at cooking, or do you think people who were pretty good are now excellent, but the average Australian still cooks the same?
I think a bit of both.
Yeah.
I think there's still a lot of people who hate cooking and can't stand it. But I think some people who've got some interest will definitely give it a go. And especially with social media now, you can flick recipes after another from all around the world. So it's so open now to discover dishes from Turkey, so I think people are more interested. Even now, the way we write menus in a restaurant, you've got to tell them what beef, where the farm it come from, and what.
They want to know all that, do they?
Yeah.
Just give me a beautiful steak.
Yeah,
I'm not going to grill you on where it's from.
Where it's from and the marble of fat that it's got in and all of. People are interested. They want to know that if they're going to pay $65 for a steak, they want to know all of that.
Yeah.
Versus steak and chips.
I do think it also it depends what your purpose for cooking is. So a lot of my friends are in the period of their lives where they've got young kids. So it's just day after day of serving up something, one, that they can make quick, and a lot of these beautiful fancy things you can't make quick, but two, that'll be liked, across various children.
Parents and kids.
And it becomes a bit of a service. And I think I've noticed on the nights I don't have my kids or something, my love for cooking, and I've always liked cooking, but what I'll make and the time I'll take, and I'll pour a glass of wine and I'll do it slowly, and it's very different to when you're doing it as a means to an end. And I think it's I do.
But I think the key for that, and that's what we do. We're this 4 of us in a household, and we cook for 12.
Yeah,
we do a big one.
Oh,
okay. My son is 20 years old, rugby player. I had to take away containers, 7 days of it. He comes home. We don't have to cook for him. It's there, microwave, bang. My daughter, we've got those little thermo things that you can take
them to school.
Got soups, noodles, gyozas, whatever you want, rice and salmon. And
okay.
Put it in.
I hope no kids are listening to this. Kids, not all of you are getting gyoza in your
But
in
the
your
frozen
lunch
stuff,
tomorrow.
though, you cook 12 at night. She has 8 now and 6 for later.
So you don't cook every night. You cook en masse a bit more.
No, we do cook every.
But you just cook big size servings.
Yeah, we've got 3 freezers and 2 fridges at home.
Do you really?
Yeah. Because I don't know. It's always like if COVID happened again, you can come to my house.
Manu, after all these years, do you have an Achilles heel in the kitchen? Is there still something that you not necessarily can't cook, but that troubles you?
Yeah. I've been thinking about it for months now, and I want to do a course. I want to know how to make pasta properly, like raviolis and tortellinis. But the art, it's crazy because pasta is water and water. Flour and water, but there's more to that. There's an art behind it, and I'd like to learn a little bit about the art of making that pasta.
Do you not have a famous chef that can teach you?
Oh, yeah, sure. It's just about time more than I'd like to do that, and I don't do it.
Who does it well? Do you think that you'd like to learn off?
Oh, there's few chefs that I would like. I mean, I'll go and see Guy Grossi. I'm sure he'll be showing me what to do. He probably does it with eyes closed. But it's not about not wanting to do it. I think it's just time, but I'll get to it.
I immediately when you say that, I think of going and spending a year in the Italian countryside and learning off nonas and things like that. Do you have any of those kind of, I don't want to call them retirement dreams because that assumes that it's over, but do you have any of those pipe dreams of like things that you really want to do?
So my retirement plan is already written in my head. For my wife and I is traveling the world to go to restaurants that we may want to discover. That's all. We don't want a castle. We don't want a Ferrari. We don't want a boat.
You just want good food around the world.
Holidays and good food for our retirement. That's it.
That sounds
and get
wonderful.
fat.
Yeah.
I'm not caring about the camera.
Yes. Isn't getting.
Next time he walks back in, we'll be like, oh my God, what's happened?
I often think about that with gout.
Get the wheelbarrow.
Give me gout. That's a sign of a good life.
Manu, you're a beautiful man. As I said, the new season of My Kitchen Rules, Monday, 1st of September, 7:30 p.m. on Channel 7. Manu, it's always a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you very much for having me.
Carrie and Tommy. Carrie and Tommy.
Your R&B Fridays, it's Carrie Bickmore and Tommy Little. Same but backwards is coming up next.
My ideas are golden. They're diamonds in the rough. If they give me a chance, they'll see I am enough.
Bitch, don't kill my vibe.
Producer.
Bitch, don't kill my vibe.
Producer.
Bitch, don't kill my vibe.
Producer.
Bitch, don't kill my vibe.
Producer pitch time of the week.
It used to be a segment where producers would bring us stuff that maybe we've missed during the week, but more recently it's turned into producer Sammy's Eurotrip. What have you got up
just
to?
so it could be a tax deduction. That's all that's happening.
That is true.
I'm all over you. I know
and if you think,
what's happening.
I didn't even think about that.
Of course you did.
I didn't.
How come Sam went to Europe when all the other producers were around? It's because he just took some time off work to jaunt.
I'm in my 30s now, and I never did Europe in my 20s like most of my friends.
Oh, we should start a GoFundMe.
To be honest, you should, because when all my mates went 10 years ago, it was cheap as chips, and they're like, go to this place, go to that place. It'll be £3 for a beer and stuff, and it's all
Did
like...
you backpack?
I had a backpack.
But you
I
carried a
also had
suitcase. Yeah. Because as you get into your 30s, you always need a little suitcase. You always have more than
didn't
you
you
actually
stay at a
need.
Backpackers on one of the nights?
A couple of days I stayed at a hostel, and
Did you?
I booked an Airbnb at like 2 o'clock in the morning when I was staying in one because it was absolutely
What was
disgusting.
happening?
I was in the basement room.
Yeah.
There was 20 beds, or
sounds nice.
18 beds.
Oh my
There was
God.
no windows, no aircon, and it was 30 degrees.
Oh my
and it
God. Was there any
miserable.
cuties?
So I walked in. I didn't even have time to look because I just went straight to my bed and slept until the next morning and then got out first thing. But when I first got there, there was a nice Hungarian man who offered me a shot of something out of a bottle, and I was like, "Oh, I'm okay, thank you." And he would not leave me alone until I had a shot of whatever was in that bottle.
This headline is "Man books backpackers and then surprised when it's a backpacker."
Nah, this was next level low.
Okay.
Okay, so what did you want to talk to us about?
It was called Dragon's Den.
Did you book a brothel? Did you?
The Hungarian man was very touchy.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of like suitcases and backpacking and stuff like that, I only just recently finally unpacked everything, and I found something in there that I would like to give away on the show to a lucky listener.
This is good. Is it? Are you taking a leaf out of my book? Is it some foreign currency? Because we did our biggest international cash giveaway the other day.
You weren't here. You were away on holiday. We gave away all of Tommy's spare cash.
Was it more than?
Oh my God.
I've got
Are you going to pitch us something to do in this show that we did while you were away on holiday?
$2.70 in euros.
How much is that in euros? Oh, $2.70 in euros.
Yeah,
so that's what, $5 or something? No?
Yeah, $5. Yeah.
That's. I mean, we gave away
like thousands.
$700 worth of Thai baht.
No, Eli did get 10 rand though.
Yeah, he got 10 rand.
$1.70.
Anyway, you can tick this off and say you spoke about the money on the show, and that can cover all of your
$2.70 off my tax refund.
Do you remember when I went overseas and I put all my money on those cards, those travel cards, and you guys mocked me so much and said you can just use your credit card overseas? I was like, no, the fees are through the roof. You need these travel cards. And I spent the entire trip trying to load up and unload from my travel card.
Working out who took travel cards. Did you have one of those clear pouches that you hang around your neck?
No, I did have a bum bag.
A bum bag.
Also, wasn't that when you were living in London?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how you live with travel cards. Sammy, do you want to go full backpacker and you can drill a hole in them and wear them as a necklace to let everyone know you've been overseas?
I'm not that desperate, Tommy.
It's fair.
Carrie and Tommy.
Your R&B Fridays. It's Carrie Bickmore and Tommy Little.
Same, but backwards.
It's your primitive and
Because are you going to play today?
I'm always playing. It's just that you're
Then
giving all
this
the points
is
to...
even sad.
No, Tommy did do well last week.
They are going to have to put your face on the side of a milk carton if you keep going like this.
Why is that?
Gone missing.
That's what they used to do. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, get it.
11-15 is the score for the year at the moment to Tommy.
Thank you.
Still
Should we
early
hand
in
out
the
the trophy now and play a different game?
No.
Okay.
It's still comeback time.
Song number 1.
It is Beyonce's Single Ladies.
I knew that. Didn't get him quick enough.
I wasn't even listening to the song. I thought you just asked my favourite thing in the world. Anyway. Carrie's in
I'm still missing.
a bit of a stank. Are you in a stank? You seem stanky. Are you stanky? No.
Maybe it's a funk.
Oh, are you funky?
Oh, I'm uptown. I am.
Oh.
Sorry?
Uptown.
Oh, sorry, it's not a funk.
No.
That's where I've
it's a
gone
drunk.
missing. Uptown.
Have you?
Okay, give us the next
Song number 2.
Carrie. Get Right, J-Lo.
Well done. And who's the guest appearance? It's not two.
Is it Ja Rule, Tupac?
Oh, Tupac.
Who is it? Oh, fabulous.
Tupac. Is it Sinatra?
Is it Tupac?
Tupac.
Not Tupac.
No, you said Tupac.
But is it Tupac or Tupac?
Tupac.
Okay.
Why is his name spelled differently to his artist name?
Sorry. It's Park.
Like what you do with a car.
Tupac.
Tupac Shakur.
Tupac.
But why is his name? So his name
isn't he Tupac?
His name's. I think it's just an Aussie American.
3 of us out here think it's Puck.
Oh,
3 of the
from
whitest
Adelaide.
people I've ever seen.
Hold on, is it Chance the Rapper or Chance?
Why is his name? I've got a serious Tupac question. Why is his name different to how he does his artist name? Like his artist name, he uses the number 2, but his name's Tupac, Tupac.
Oh.
More marketable.
Can you
More
play?
marketable.
You found it, have you, Sammy?
I thought
What does
maybe
it say?
it's him.
I think it's Tupac.
Yeah.
I think that's
but it's American,
that's
isn't
also-
it?
But the spelling of it hyphenated is TOO-PAHK.
Park.
Who gives a FAHK?
You started this.
No, I didn't.
It's 1-1, song number 3.
Carrie. It is the
Oh.
Weekend Starboy.
Well done.
Starboy.
I'm a
Starboy or Starboy?
I think it's Star. What? What?
2-1 to the Bickmore. This is For the Win, song number 4.
Carrie. It is Harry Styles.
2.
1. Late Night Talking.
I would
Tommy.
like to hear it again. Tommy. It's As It Was.
I'm going to listen to that album again today. I love that album so much. What are you laughing at?
It's just a funny thing to say. I always do that when I get an answer. I'm like, oh, that is a good album. I might pop it on tonight.
No, I
It's
will.
like,
I
keep
really
talking.
Friday night, might as well have some fun.
Yeah. It's a really good one to listen to from beginning to end.
Because
So boring.
you usually
The greatest
listen
thing I'm going to do this weekend is listen to an old album, but not old enough for it to be cool, from
But
just a few
Vickers,
years
you
ago,
can't-
from beginning to end.
You can't have non-stop wild weekends. I mean,
That's
last
true.
weekend you had a walk and a nap.
True.
So, they can't all be
Brisk
bangers.
walk. Brisk walk. It is 2-2, song number 5, For the Win, either way.
Tommy.
Oh, no.
Tipsy Jaquan.
Damn it.
Sure you don't want to end it now?
What?
The competition for the year?
Nah, I'm good.
Carrie and Tommy.
It's Sabrina Carpenter Day. She has finally dropped her new album, Man's Best Friend, along with a dramatic new music video to go along with her new single, Tears, which we played earlier in the show. We're going to get some Sabrina on in a second. But do you know she'll be the only other artist to feature in Taylor Swift's upcoming album, The Life of a Showgirl?
Really?
It'll be in the title track, and Sabrina's in it.
Is Sabrina, is she one of the Carpenters? Was she a daughter?
No,
I
she's
used to
the
love the
teenage
Carpenters
witch.
so much.
She's a teenage witch.
Also,
You
one of the
never
producers,
She's
one of the
quite
producers has said, "Do you
obvious.
think she'd be happy or annoyed at the Taylor engagement early in the week?" Oh, I think she's used to being in the shadows of Taylor. She was her support at a concert.
That was me. I was trying to get involved with pop culture.
Well, just
Good stuff.
don't. I think she'd be pretty stoked to be on Taylor's album, don't you think? I would be.
I'm just talking about the engagements probably overshadowed the album launch.
I don't
yeah.
think
I was
they were
talking about
ever.
Taylor.
Yeah.
Oh, got you thinking?
Yeah, it does. Really, I can hear the TikTok.
Not for long. The TikTok is finished, and let's get some music on.
Carrie and Tommy.
Across Australia, if you drive home this afternoon, it's Carrie Bickmore and Tommy Little.
People are the best. And I think faith. One of the things about faith is.
Oh my God, this is all over the shop.
I was just
How
thinking
good are cheaters? And let's talk religion now.
it is all connected, what I'm about to talk about.
Yeah, because religion
But
made
you know,
everything.
when people say they want, they talk about religion and faith, and sometimes people just have a faith, and a faith is what keeps them going, and you shouldn't dig too deep, is what I'm saying.
I never
just
dig
let them
deep.
live with their.
I do. In fact, when people start talking about it, I'm very happy for them, but I do tune out a bit.
Yeah, well, don't tune out of this because this one's given me a real chuckle.
Okay.
So there's a woman over in the Philippines, and she purchased a laughing Buddha, one of the little Buddhas that you pray to every day.
Do you?
And so for 4 years, she's been praying to this little Buddha, this little green Buddha.
And rubbing its stomach, is that what you do with Buddha as well?
Oh, yes. Is that Buddha that you rub its stomach?
I think you do, because I think
so,
he's
yeah.
the only one with a stomach, which is weird, because didn't he walk everywhere?
That is true.
Yeah. But also, I think famously he was quite skinny.
Oh, and they fatten him up.
Yeah, I think the statues are not necessarily
Well, this little
accurate.
statue's got the
It's
tummy.
fun.
God, you'd
Got
be
the tummy.
ropeable
With
if
it.
you
I know,
came
added
back.
some few
And you-
kilos.
Especially if you found out bit by bit, it's like, hey, but I've got good news. Since you've been away, everyone loves you. World over, so many people have statues of you. Oh, can we have a look at one of them? Who is that fat man? I walked everywhere.
Maybe that's why Jesus came back from the dead, because he was like, oh, well, I've got to correct this record.
Well, you reckon there was fat Jesus?
Maybe.
statue?
No, because Jesus is always skinny.
I thought they just made Jesus white. I thought that was the
True.
thing. The great.
Did they?
You know,
Is that the
Isn't
thing
that
they say?
the thing that Jesus was
I've never heard that.
a man of colour, and then now he's...
No, is that right?
Yeah, because I
Yeah,
guess
well, he was from the Middle East.
Yeah.
I guess.
So this little Buddha does have a belly that she's been praying to every morning, and she says she has an unwavering devotion to her Buddha. 4 years it's been going on, and she has a daily ritual. She said it's the basis of all of her faith.
What's this
a
actual
friend came
Buddha
over for
statue?
dinner the other day and it informed her that for 4 years she's been praying to a baby Shrek statue. A little green, little goblin Shrek man that's not in fact Buddha.
I mean, to be fair, apart from the ears, which I can clearly see from across the studio, it could be because it's made out of one of those ceramic things,
it's got a
and often they
glow.
are made out of that green kind of stone.
Yes.
Yeah.
But that's what I mean by faith. Like, who cares what's the driver of her? It's given her a ritual every day. It's given her something to feel hopeful about, something to, someone to talk to.
When
It's
she
cured her
prays to
loneliness.
Shrek, what does Shrek do for her?
What's Shrek do in the movies?
Get out of my swamp.
Oh, yeah. So if you want to not have people
Is
around.
Shrek the
do
one
you-
that falls in love with Princess Fiona?
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Well, I don't know if she's fallen in love with anybody, but probably not Princess
Has she got
Fiona.
a donkey? Shrek had a donkey.
No, I don't think she's got a lot. But anyway, she's happy.
I guess
And
it's not
she's
There was a,
continued-
sorry, there
she's
was
con-
oh no, I'm getting my religions confused. I was like, there was a donkey in the Bible, but
the Bible,
we're
but
in
that's
Buddha.
not. Yeah, and
What do
Shrek's
the-
not there either.
What do they read?
What do who read?
Do Buddhists have a holy book?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. But the
Probably
thing
the
I love
Shrek
about this
novel.
woman is despite finding out it was Shrek, she still prays to Shrek
That's good.
every single
Good.
day.
Follow Carrie Bittmore and Tommy Little on socials at Carrie Tommy Show.
Bye.
Bye.
Carrie and Tommy are all wrapped up, but if you're just starting your property journey, Aussie has everything you need to find, buy and own your first home. Get started at aussie.com.au.